chairs on the grass, mason jars with lemonade. Your mama's cake on the plastic table, kids running through the shade. You straighten up your borrowed tie, I smooth down this thrift store dress. Neighbors peeking through the fence line, saying, love, you two are blessed. Backyard, wedding lights hanging from the old oak tree tonight. Bare feet, fireflies, you and me, and the rest feels right. Spin me slow in this summer air, every twinkle saying we're meant to be here under backyard wedding lights. I take your name, I take your name. Uncle Joe on the worn out porch, picking low, keeping time. Banjo laugh in the evening breeze, your eyes louder than the chime. Paper plates and potato salad, first dance on the patchy lawn. Your granddad wipes his glasses, trying to blame it on the dawn. Backyard, wedding lights hanging from the old oak tree tonight. Bare feet, fireflies, you and me, and the rest feels right. Spin me slow in this summer air, every twinkle saying we're meant to be here on the backyard wedding lights. Yeah. We didn't need a crystal hall, got the sky, got friends, got it all, passing rings like passing pie. Amen. Floating through the sky, if this is all our story gets, I'll still say it's perfect, perfect. Yeah. Backyard wedding lights. Backyard wedding lights. Backyard wedding lights hanging from the old oak tree tonight. Backyard wedding lights. He came in late from the second shift, grease on his knuckles, name tag ripped. Boots by the door, he moved so slow, but he still spun me in the kitchen glow. Coffee steam, tired eyes, yet he left when I climbed his side. Said, baby girl, you're my whole world, and he held me like I'd never fall. Daddy's hands built this little life from nothing. Daddy's hands turned every storm into something. Rough as road, soft as prayer, every scar said I was there. I learned what love and shelter mean in Daddy's hands. Sunday drive in that beat up truck, windows down, red clay dust. He tapped the wheel to an old church tune while I tangled up the laces in my shoes. He fixed my chain when my first heart broke, wiped my tears with his work-worn coat. Said some things leave, some things stay. These hands don't walk away. I see those lines in my own skin now, holding my baby the way he showed me how. When thunder rolls, I'm not alone. stand your ground, girl, take your chance. And I feel that steady callous grasp Daddy's hand. Dusty blue, cooler in the back, old faded boots, sunblock fingerprints on your shades, laugh lines deeper than the lake we wade. You said, lose the shoes, come feel the ground, fireflies rising all around, kick my worries off to the side, heart wide open, skin sun-dried. We're dancing barefoot in July, spinning in the grass under watercolor skies. Your hand on my back, my head thrown high, laughing like we'll never say goodbye, honey. You and I just dancing barefoot in July. Spray on my sundress hem, dog runs circles then back again. Your mama's radio hums that old tune low. You twirl me once, say now don't let go. Neighbors waving from the porch swing lights, we just grin and hold on tight. I taste sweet tea on your kiss, little backyard, big kind of bliss. Barefoot in July, spinning in the grass under watercolor skies. Your hand on my back, my head thrown high, laughing like we'll never say goodbye, honey. Ooh, you and I just dancing barefoot in July. Bare feet stained green, heart stained gold. You whisper secrets that you never told. If this is all we ever get, it's still just right. Two fools slow dancing through a summer night. Barefoot in July, just dancing barefoot in July. Watercolor sky. Your hand on my back, my head thrown high, laughing like we'll never say goodbye. You and I just dancing barefoot in July. Mile marker 16, coffee in a paper cup, windows cracked, night breeze, old hoodie sleeves rolled up, your name on my lips, like I'm talking to the moon. Every song on this old playlist leads me straight to you. I'm driving home to you, taillights fading in the rear view blue. Every turn, every small town sign pulls me closer to your side. I've been gone too long, it's true. Heart on the highway breaking through, line by line on this painted route. I'm driving home to you. Gas station glow, burned fries and cherry ice. Laughing to myself at the way you'd call that dining nice. Left my fears back at that last state line. Let the rumble of the road shake you back into my life. I'm driving home to you, taillights fading in the rear view blue. Every turn, every small town sign pulls me closer to your side. I've been gone too long, it's true. Heart on the highway. All the hurt we held, falling like dust in the rear. I'm letting this engine spill out the words you need to hear. Baby, if you open that door, I'll meet you on the front porch light. We can lay our worries down, watch this love heal overnight. I'm driving home to you. Sun sinks slow behind the grain silos. Screen door creaks, mama hums real low. Sweet tea sweating on the old wood rail. Dog at my feet, chasing every tail. Evenings in Magnolia Town, air so thick it slows you down. We talk small, we feel big somehow. In these evenings in Magnolia Town, yeah, these evenings in Magnolia Town. Mr. Joe's truck rolling down Main Street. Headlights paint the dust on our bare feet. Fireflies blinking like a porch light choir. Granddad's laugh popping like a backyard fire. We lean on stories more than fences, past the bowl and lose our senses. Storms may come and dreams run out, but we stay here, we ride it out at evenings in Magnolia Town. Air so thick it slows you down. We talk small, we feel big somehow. In these evenings in Magnolia Town, yeah, these evenings in Magnolia Town. Bare feet on the front porch step, coffee steaming your sun-kissed neck. You laugh, spill sugar on my dress. Say, girl, this is our kind of mess. Old truck by the leaning pine, your hand finds its way to mine. Wind chimes hum above the door. I never knew I could ask for more in these fields of our forever. Wildflowers tangled in our hair. You pull me close, say, stay here. Never like the river, baby, we run everywhere. In these fields of our forever, we got time, we got blue sky weather. If this road just runs for miles and miles, I'll walk it with your crooked little smile. And a rusted gate, we sneak out past the garden late. Fireflies flicker in the weeds. Your kiss tastes like Georgia peach. You draw hearts in the dust of my feet. Promise made in the summer heat. If the world wants to come and go, we got this dirt road. We go slow in these fields of our forever. Wildflowers tangled in our hair. You pull me close, say, stay here. Never like the river, baby, we run everywhere. In these fields of our forever, we got time, we got blue sky weather. Storms roll in, let the thunder talk. I'll be here in your old work shirt, bare legs swinging off that dock. We can drown out every hurt, 'cause every sunrise paints your name on that faded red barn door. If this is all we ever claim, baby, I don't need any more. These fields of our forever. These fields of our forever. Hey, yeah. July, cut-offs and grass stains. You pulled up, truck door squeaking slow. Bare feet on that rusty tailgate. Said, scoot over, like you didn't know. I felt my heartbeat skipping circles, mosquito bites and nervous smiles. You traced your name on my shoulder, like it might stay there a while. Fireflies and first kisses, a little backyard wishes in the dark. You leaned in and stole my breath under that old oak, under those stars. Didn't know what love is, but I knew this is something I'd always miss. Fireflies and first kisses, glowing on my lips. Mama's porch light blinking past curfew. Your flannel wrapped around my waist. Cherry cola on your dashboard. We passed the bottle like a secret taste. You said, This is a little backyard of wishes in the dark. You leaned in and stole my breath under that old oak, under those stars. Didn't know what love is, but I knew this is something I'd always miss. Fireflies and first kisses. That's the night my childhood was gone. Snow on the sill, coats on the back of chairs, your grandma's ring shining between my hands, steam from our cups, fog on the window pane. You say my name, and it all feels the same. By the fireplace I take your hand. In this little room we make our stand. Let the world stay cold outside these walls. You're mine, all in all. By the fireplace we say I do. Every quiet flame is burning for you. Cake on a plate, fork in your nervous teeth, blanket of laughs puddling at our feet. Your mama cried, laughing through every tear. You pull me close, whisper I'm not scared. By the fireplace I take your hand. In this little room we make our stand. Let the world stay cold outside these walls. Always, oh. If the roof ever shakes, if the ears ever ache, we can come right back here. Love to this worn out rug, to that shy little grin, to the night we begin. I'll choose you again and again. The same small nail right by the door. Said, guess we're really doing this, girl. Boxes in piles, takeout on plates. We slow dance there in a hallway full of frames we ain't filled yet. Forever starts at home, right here on this old worn floor. In your arms, in your t-shirt with the dog scratching at the door. It's in burnt house is shaking with us too. Mail on the table, bills and dreams. You grab my hand, say, baby, this is what a promise really means. Oh, maybe we'll add on a room one day, crayons on the walls and toys in the hallway. Or maybe it's just us, and that's still okay, long as every road we take leads back to this Maybe we'll add on a room one day, crayons on the walls and toys in the hallway. Or maybe it's just us, and that's still okay, long as every road we take leads back to this driveway. Granddad's chair still leans to the right, creaks on that third plank like it's saying goodnight. Mama's sweet tea beating on the glass, cousins in bare feet racing through the grass. Front porch stories rocking slow in the swing, passing down our worries till they don't mean a thing. Laughter in the rafters, fireflies in the dark. These front porch stories put the cracks back in my heart. And June's hands smell like flour and rain. Snaps her old fan when she talks about pain. Daddy hums hymns low under his breath, changes the ending to the hard parts of death. We clap on the offbeat, snack bowls between our knees. Fiddle finds a soft line, threading through the trees. Every scar, every secret, soft as summer air, somehow feels lighter when we lay it out there. Porch light buzzing, screen door swings. You kick off your boots, gravel sings. Crickets doing back up in the dark. You smile, say, baby, wanna take a walk? Bare feet in the cool wet grass, your flannel on me, sleeves rolled back. Fireflies floating in your old side yard. You trace constellations on my arm. Front yard moonlight, dancing in the driveway, slow spin. My head on your chest, your name tangled up in my hair. Front yard moonlight, we got the world sideways, two hearts making our own sky right here where the Truck on blocks by the neighbor's fence. Dog next door barking at the wind. You hush me, laughing with a fingertip. Say, listen, even the quiet loves this. You say one day, maybe kids inside. Shoes on the steps, porch swing tight. I see a flicker in the silver on your face. A whole life hiding in this little place. Slow spin, my head on your chest, your name tangled up in my hair. Front yard moonlight, we got the world sideways, two hearts making our own sky right here where the mailbox leans. Front yard moonlight, and me. That old paint peeling on the rail, mason jar sweat on a July day. She hums while snapping green beans slow. Baby, come sit, let the world just wait. Bare feet pushing off the dusty boards. Rusty chain sings its lazy song. Cardinals arguing in the yard, and she's laughing, telling me I'm wrong. On Grandma's porch swing, time moved like honey on a spoon. On Grandma's porch swing, every hard thing felt like it bloomed. She'd say, close your eyes, let your tired heart lean. I found my peace on Grandma's porch swing. Oh, 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 oh. Photo frames lined up by the screen. Faces gone but living in her grin. She tapped that rhythm on my knee. Baby, that's where your strength begins. Storm clouds stacking over town. She'd watch the sky then hold my hand. Rain might fall but it don't drown. Roots this deep still understand. Oh, now the boards creak on the thunder grown up way. The chair's empty but it's not empty space. I hear her humming in the summer air. Baby, you're braver than your biggest fear. Oh. Oh kick back in that creaking chair. Sweet tea sweating in the evening air. Boots by the door, dust on the floor. Say, come sit down, I'll tell you a little more. Talk about his daddy in the cotton fields, Mama humming hymns over Sunday meals. First old truck that barely ran, walking 5 miles just to hold her hand. Grandpa's old story still swing through this house like a front porch breeze. Every laugh, every lesson rolls on through the roots of our family tree. I can hear him in my heartbeat when I'm lost. He's talking me home. Grandpa's old stories turn his blood in my veins into solid stone. Storms in 38 took the rooftop clean. He said we didn't have much, but we still had dreams. Showed me scars on his weathered skin, said these are just the roads that got me here, my friend. He'd say, girl, write this down. We come from hard working holy ground. Carry our name like a song you believe, and I feel those words every time I breathe. Grandpa's old stories still swing through this house like a front porch breeze. Every laugh, every lesson rolls on through the roots of our family tree. I can hear him in my heartbeat when I'm lost. He's talking me home. Grandpa's old stories turn this blood in my veins into solid stone. I tuck my kids and lights turn low. Tell them about a man they'll never know, rocking that same old storyline, his voice and mine, passing through time. Dusty Ford, coffee in your hand, sweatshirt of mine. Said, I don't have a diamond yet, but I got a full tank and time. Sunrise painting your freckles gold, your playlist humming low in the dash. We laughed about the years ahead like we'd already made them last. Gravel road promises, kicking up dreams in the rear view, baby. Windows down, talking like forever's just the next town over. Hand on my knee, you swear you're in this for the long, long miles. Gravel road promises, and somehow I believe every line. Buttercups brushing our shoes. You traced circles on my bare ring finger. Said one day I'll put something there for you. But I don't need a big parade, just this beat of your heart on my cheek. Your hoodie wrapped around my shoulders. Your word feels stronger every week. Gravel road promises, kicking up dreams in the rear view, baby. Windows down, talking like forever's just the next town over. Hand on my knee, you swear you're in this for the long, long miles. Gravel road promises. Maybe we'll get rich, maybe we'll stay broke, maybe we'll raise 3 kids in a 2-room home. If the roof still leaks, we'll lay there anyhow, counting drips on the ceiling, saying, look at us now. Coffee cups and crooked blinds, your old shirt hanging on my chair. You hum along a little out of time, I still stop and just stare. Some faded photos on the fridge, ticket stubs in a dusty bowl. We've built a life in every inch, every scar, every inside joke. If this is growing old together, then let my hair turn silver in your hands. Every Sunday, every stormy weather, I'll be right here, still your biggest fan. When the years write lines across our faces, I'll trace them like a map back to your door. If this is growing old together, couldn't ask for more. You fixed the porch light, I burned the toast. We laughed till the neighbors know our names. We missed some chances, chased some ghosts, but I choose you in every change. Grocery line, argue soft about red or white. We dance slow in the kitchen light, bare feet, sweatpants, Friday night. One day we'll walk a little slower, speak a little softer, still steal your side of the sofa, still kiss that wrinkle by your nose. 20 in a borrowed suit. I was laughing 'cause your tie looked wrong. Church shoes squeaking down that aisle. Thought we'd only written one small song. Tiny kitchen, cracked blue plates, counting change on a Friday night. Never much, but it was ours. You held my hand and said, we're alright. We're still holding hands at 60. Coffee cups and crooked frames. All these little ordinary days turn into our favorite things. If every line upon my face is proof of every storm we face, then let the years keep tracing around me. Long as you're still here, holding hands at 60. Kids grew up and the house grew quiet. Empty rooms, but our jokes stayed loud. You would dance while the soup was simmering. Bare feet, old songs spinning me around. Doctor's words and the world went sideways. You stayed calm while I fell apart. Reading cards by the waiting room window. Your thumb on my wrist, steady in my heart. Remember that winter, the power went out. We lit 3 candles and camped on the floor. You said, if this is all we ever get, I'd still come back and ask for more. So if one day I forget my name, or how we made it through those years, just lace your fingers into mine. Let the touch remind my heart you're here. We're still holding hands at 60. Coffee cups and crooked frames. All these little ordinary days turn into our favorite things. If every line upon my face is proof of every storm we face, then let the years keep tracing around me. Long as you're still here, holding hands at 60. Pull in the driveway, boots on my front step, smell the rain on your jacket, keys in your hand, saying I never left. You drop your bag in the hallway, laugh at the mess I made. You kiss my forehead softly, and all my fear just fades. Home is your name on my lips. Every mile, every miss, it all makes sense when your arms wrap around my waist. Every wrong turn finds its place. I could lose this house, these walls, this town, and still feel the same. Home is your name. We burn the toast in the kitchen, dance while the coffee brews, bare feet on that cold tile. I lean my trace a road on my shoulder, say this is where I stay. I never cared for directions till you showed me the way. It's in the quiet, are you okay? The late night call me when you land. The truck bed talks at the county fair. Your fingers laced in my hand. If everything falls apart someday and all gets washed away, call me once, just say my name, and I'll be halfway there. That old strap still holds your shape where you carried your wild life. Sing me stories on my husband's old guitar. Every dent, every scratch knows who we are. Let your fingers find the spaces in my heart. I fall in love again with my husband's old guitar. Coffee on the counter, baby socks on the chair. You laugh, say you're out of practice. I say, honey, I don't care. You miss a chord, we're both cracking up. Our little dog starts to howl. But in the middle of that crooked song, I see forever in your smile. Some folks chase a shining thing, brand new, bright and hard, but I'll take chip wood, a squeaky fret, and the man behind the scars. When the years feel heavy and the world leans in too far, just pull me close and hold me like you hold that old guitar. Found a box in the closet, under quilts that smell like rain, Duct taped edges, black ink fading, my last name spelled the same. Mama said he wrote those when the road kept him away. Hands were shaking as I opened that first folded page. Letters from my daddy, written in a shaky hand. Coffee stains and midnight prayers from some nowhere piece of land. Every word a little window to the man I barely knew. But the farther that I read, the closer that he grew. Yeah, these letters from my daddy, how he's holding me now too. Baby girl, you 5 now. Did you learn to ride that bike? He drew stars around his questions, drew a heart beside my life. Said I hum your name in traffic, talk to you in motel beds. If you ever feel forgotten, read these words I never said. One page says I'm sorry for every game I missed. Another says your graduation, I'll be cheering from the mist. He wrote, one day you'll be older and you'll read between these lines. All the love I couldn't show you was there the whole damn time. Ooh, yeah. I fold them like a prayer now, tuck them where my heartbeat stays. When my own little girl asks Grandpa's name, I'll have his words to say. Yeah, these letters from my daddy still find their way to me today. Got a screen door creak, sun sliding down the pines. You pull up in that old truck, dust dancing in the last slide. Bare feet on the front step, 2 glasses sweating sweet tea. You laugh, say girl, you ready? Like we got all century. Love grows slow down south, like peaches on the vine. Takes all day, all year, but it sure tastes right. We don't rush hearts, we just pass time around, rocking side by side on this porch swing, letting love grow slow down south. You trace hearts in the spill from a bottle by the chair. Fireflies in the backyard, sparkling in your dark hair. You talk about tomorrow, but your hand holds on to now. Every baby we'll see feels like some kind of vow. When love grows slow down south, like peaches on the vine. Takes all day, all year, but it sure tastes right. We don't rush hearts, we just pass time around, rocking side by side. slow down south. While love grows slow down south. Ooh. Creek fan turning on the ceiling. Crickets humming through the screen. Bare feet swinging off the mattress. Fireflies where my dreams had been. Mama in the hallway doorway, apron hanging, eyes so tired. Pulled that old quilt up around me, hummed a tune that never died. Mama sang me to sleep, soft as honey, low and deep. Every worry, every fear faded each time she came near. Mama sang me to sleep, rocked my restless heart to peace. In that little room I keep every night that Mama sang me to sleep. She'd sing about a gentle river, golden fields and summer rain. Say, baby, let the day roll off you. Brush her fingers through my hair. Hand me down lamp glow in amber, shadow halos on the wall. When my tears turned into thunder, her voice turned them into calm. Now I'm grown and storms still find me, bills and bad news at my door. But when the world gets loud and heavy, I hear her like before. I hum the lines she used to whisper. Hold my baby, breathe in deep. Pass along the song she gave me, till a grandchild drifts to sleep. Mama sang me to sleep, soft as honey. She kept a notebook by the kitchen phone, and names crossed out when they did her wrong. Said, baby, love quick, but trust comes slow, and keep yourself ready for letting go. She stirred that pot, eyes on me. Listen close now, this part's free. Mama's advice still rides in my rear who won't meet you halfway. And if they raise their voice, you just raise your grace. She kissed my hair, smelled like rain. Write this down on your own last name. Mama's advice still rides in my rear view. Plain as that church sign on Highway 2. Pray when you're scared, laugh when it hurts, leave when they show you your second, not first. Every mile of this winding life. Keep $20 in your Bible spine. Forgive yourself more than you lie awake at night. Call your sister when the sky goes black. And if you lose yourself out there, you can always come back. Mama's grease-stained stove, apron on the chair, Sunday dress hanging from the back room door. She'd tap that dial till the static got clear, then hum along, bare feet on the floor. Mama's old kitchen radio turned a small house into home, crackling songs over simmering pots. That's where I learned what love was. Every chorus, every show wrapped me up in the glow of Mama's old kitchen radio. She'd sway slow with a wooden spoon mic, singing off key, but she didn't care. Fried chicken popping, windows fogging wide. She'd spin me around, floor in my hair. Now I'm grown, different town, but when this world feels too loud, I close my eyes, turn it low, and I'm right back on that tile floor. Her soft hands, that crooked smile, every mile just melts away. Mama's old kitchen radio turned a small house into home, crackling songs over simmering pots. That's where I learned what love was. Every chorus, every show wrapped me up in the glow of Mama's old kitchen radio. Kept a cedar chest underneath her side of the bed. Yellow lace and satin seams folded with the things she never said. I'd sneak in on Sunday mornings, bare feet on a hardwood floor, run my hand along that ribbon, feel my heart go on more. Mama's wedding dress hanging in the light, smell of her perfume, faded but it's right. Love stitched in the hem, every little thread. I learned what forever means from Mama's wedding dress. She wore it in a country church, August heat and homemade fans. Daddy's hands were shaking hard, still he slipped on that simple band. There's a coffee stain on the collar from nervous sips before the vows. She laughs each time she tells it, says, baby, that's our start somehow. One day she lifts the lid and says, come here, girl, it's time you see. This ain't just cloth and buttons, it's your grandmama's faith in me. She wraps that fabric round my shoulders. I feel the years leaning in rest. 3 wives, 1 worn out miracle, all held in this same dress. Someday when it's my turn, bare feet, flowers in my hair, oh, I'll walk down that little aisle, knowing love already there. And when my daughter comes a knocking, small hands reaching for my chest, I'll tell her how I learned to love from Mama's wedding dress. You showed up in rolled up sleeves, dust on your boots, heart on your face, Mama's veil in the backseat waiting. We were laughing, running late, paper cups and mason jar flowers. Your grandpa's watch said 3:10. Friends all fanning in the summer heat as they walk down to that old oak tree, married under oak trees, bare feet on the roots. You and me, sunlight on your promises, shining through the leaves. Baby, this is how I always dreamed, hand in hand, your last name on me, hearts carved in the bark, we'll always be married under oak trees. Your niece dropped petals, then forgot her job, chased a butterfly across the aisle. Your dad wiped his eyes with a quiet nod, said, take care of my girl, with a crooked smile. You whispered, breathe, when my hands were shaking, rings slid on and the world standing on. Deep roots, deep love, growing strong. From that first I do till we're one long gone. So when our babies ask where it all began, we'll drive them out and let them see. Right there where the sunlight paints the land, that's where your mama said you belong with me. You were stirring that old red pot, radio humming in the background low, bare feet on the kitchen tile, singing like the world will never know. I watched your hands keep beating time to a story I was too young to see. You said, baby, when this record plays, it feels like somebody's holding me. My mother's favorite song still lives in these four walls. Every word she ever loved, I can hear it when I fall through every hurt, every wrong. I just hum that melody along, and I feel her arms around me in my mother's favorite song. You played it when the car broke down, laughing so you wouldn't cry. Turned it up on the long way home, wiping mascara from your eyes. You danced with Granddad by the sink, barely strong enough to stand. You laid your cheek against his chest and let the chorus hold his hand. Now I'm slow rocking a crying child in the same old creaking chair. I hum the line you love the most, and it's like you're standing there, 3 generations in one voice, shaky but singing on key. When the world feels hard and loud, your old refrain comes back to me. My mother's favorite song still lives in these four walls. You left your jacket on my chair, frayed cuff, blue tear. Summer where we skipped that party, stayed on the floor, reading mail we never sent before. Old gentlemen, love built a life on secondhand things, thrift store dishes, paper rings. Argued softly over rent and heat, then made up slow, barefoot in the kitchen steam. Old denim and love letters, faded seams, folded edges, every stain, every crease says you and me, you and me. Old denim and love letters, holding on through all the weather. When the colors start to leave, you're still here with me. Got a shoebox under our bed, names and dates we almost forget. But when I open it, I'm 23. Your first I love you staring back at me. And when the years fray us at the knees, we'll still fit where we used to be. Coffee in a paper cup, still warm. Bare feet on the cracked vinyl seat, your flannel jacket wrapped around my knees. Sun melting down in the rear view, radio humming something slow and smooth. Tap the wheel, I hum along. You say stay awake, but my eyes drift on. Sing me that pickup truck lullaby, let the white lines blur and the world roll by. Heartbeat in time with the engine sigh. I'm safe where your left hand holds mine in this old worn ride. Sing me that pickup truck lullaby. Motel signs flicker by like fireflies. You laugh at how I always miss the state lines. Bag of chips open in my lap, you steal one, then a kiss, just like that. Windows cracked, letting in sweet pine, moon peeking over that rusted hood line. You say we could drive till the morning light. I say, baby, this feels like home tonight. Sing me that pickup truck lullaby, let the white lines blur and the world roll by. Heartbeat in time with the engine sigh. I'm safe where your left hand holds mine in this old worn ride. Sing me that pickup truck lullaby. Every mile a little softer, every curve we leaning closer. If the road keeps going, let it go. If the song keeps playing, let it flow. Don't wake me yet, don't wake me yet. Sing me that pickup truck lullaby, let the white lines blur and the world roll by. Heartbeat in time with the engine sigh. I'm safe where your left hand holds mine your shoulder, breathing slow, taillights fading in the glow. You turn it down, I hear you sigh. Forever in a midnight drive. Bare feet on the railing, sweet tea sweating in my hand. Mama's humming in the kitchen, screen door slams. Here we all stand. Cousins crowd the wooden steps, granddad's chair creaks time in half. One by one the stories start, till silence breaks in a burst of laughs. Porch swing laughter, swinging side to side. Oh yeah, sun going down, but we're still bright inside. Ooh. Every little joke, every teasing line turns the soul porch into something shining. Porch swing laughter, that's my favorite sound. Tapping on the floorboards, fireflies blinking on the lawn. Daddy snaps his fingers, starts clapping. We all jump in on the same old song. Someone messes up the words, we fall apart, can hardly breathe. Lean on shoulders, wipe our eyes. Joy comes easy as the evening breeze. Porch swing laughter, swinging side to side. Oh yeah, sun going down, but we're still bright inside. Every little joke, every teasing line turns the soul porch into something shining. Porch swing laughter. Years might scatter us like seeds in the wind, but I carry this chorus under my skin. When the world feels heavy and the days feel long, I close my eyes, I'm right back home. Porch swing laughter, porch swing laughter, porch swing laughter, porch swing laughter. Dish in the sink, dog on the rug, your old sweatshirt, coffee in my favorite mug, footsteps in the hallway. You You kiss my neck so slow. Ask me how my day was, like we got someplace to go. Quiet nights, gentle love, nothing fancy, just enough. In your arms I come undone, soft as rain, steady as the sun. Quiet nights, gentle love. You read the same page, I hum that same tune. Curtains breathing in and out of this small, forgiving room. Laugh about the grocery list, bills we still ain't paid. Somehow in the middle of it all, I feel so unafraid. We don't need big words, we don't chase that chase, just your heartbeat talking in that slow familiar place. If the world gets loud, if the lights all fade, I still got your shoulder in this peace we made. You picked me up in that dusty blue Chevy, fresh cut grass on your t-shirt, sun on your face. Windows down, that July air was heavy, and the whole town's tucked in, but we're wide awake. You say we don't need some big old city, got everything we need right here with me. And my heart's keeping time with the porch light swinging while the crickets sing under these old oak trees. We're just small town, slow dancing, bare feet on your boots on this gravel driveway. Got that back road moonlight romance, holding on tight like we'll never move away. Every spin, every laugh, every little stolen glance feels like our forever's getting its first chance. Small town, slow dancing, right where we stand. Your mama's wind chimes playing with the breeze now. Fiddle on the radio, soft like a prayer. You twirl me once and the world just fades out. It's you this night and your hands in my hair. You say, girl, I've loved you since homeroom, since sweet tea summers and Friday games. My name on your jacket, fireworks in June, now it's fireflies glowing around your last name. We don't need chandeliers or fancy clothes, we got mason jar stars and a sky that glows. If this is all we ever get, I'm good, you know. Just your heartbeat, my bare feet in this old dirt road. This old dirt road. We don't need small town eyes when you close it. You kick off your boots, grin all crooked at me. Coffee on the counter, still warm from the evening. You say, baby, you are like you ever had to ask. Soft rain on tin roofs keeps time with our breathing. Heartbeat and hush, every worry leaving. In this dim lamp light, we got nothing to prove. Healing in your hands, soft rain on tin roofs. Your flannel shirt smells like smoke and cedar. You wrap it around my shoulders like it's second nature. Thunder far off like it don't wanna bother us. You trace lazy circles on the inside of my wrist. Ace, let it fall, let it fall, let it fall, let it fall. Let the world drip down the gutters. We stay small, we stay small. Curled up under covers. If the morning comes out, we'll just draw the curtains closed. Hold on to this quiet where every crack in me mends slow. Bare feet on the front porch rail, fireflies in a mason jar glow. Your flannel on my shoulders, summer hanging on slow. Wind chimes sing that old hymn. Screen door squeaks when you come through. You laugh, say, girl, you're home now, like it's always been true. Southern nights, soft hearts, you and me under these stars. Little house, big sky, I could love you here for life. Where the gravel road ends and your hand finds mine again. Southern nights, soft hearts. You kiss my wrist in the kitchen, humming while the sweet tea steams. I never knew peace could feel like your name said in my sleep. Southern nights, soft hearts, you and me under many stars, little house, big sky, I could love you here for life. You were waiting by the doorway, tie a ribbon in my hair, Grandma's pearls, his old gold watch, sunlight on the folding chairs, Mama humming in the kitchen, Daddy straightening his tie, little brother chasing fireflies in the daylight, running wild. Sunday church bells ringing over this small town road, every echo saying, child, you ain't alone. Hand in hand we're walking past the roads where our people knelt. Love and faith all tangled in the sound of Sunday church bells. You were shaking like a leaf, boy, when my daddy took your hand. He said, son, it ain't about perfect, it's about showing up again. Preacher talking about forever, I just watched your mama cry. Saw my folks squeezing together like they did in '89. Years go by like quiet songs, faded paint on the front porch swing. We got bills, we got babes, we got more than we could dream. But when we're fighting in the kitchen and I feel my heartbeat race, I hear those old bells in the distance call us back to grace. Years go by like quiet songs, faded paint on the front porch swings. We got bills, we got babies, we got more than we could dream. But when we're fighting in the kitchen and I feel my heartbeat race, ooh, I hear those old bells in the distance call us back to grace. Sun sneaking through the gingham curtain, coffee in a chip blue cup, Mama humming in that old worn apron, flipping bacon, laughing it up, little sis dragging around her blanket, bare feet on the creaky floor, radio low, that Sunday sermon drifting in under the door. Sunday morning cornbread, golden in the pan, honey on my fingers, butter on my hands, pass around the blessings, not a worry in my head, love tastes just like Sunday morning cornbread. Daddy's got the funnies from the paper, glasses sliding down his nose, tapping time on the tabletop to a song only he knows. Cats curled up by the open window, steam fogs up the kitchen glass, Mama says grace in a soft slow whisper, may these little moments moments last. The Sunday morning cornbread, golden in the pan, honey on our fingers, butter on my hands. Pass around the blessings, not a worry in my head. Love tastes just like Sunday morning cornbread. One day I'll have my own small kitchen, different town, a different view, but I'll keep that cast iron sizzling, trying to bring it back to you. Cause when life feels heavy on a Monday, I just close my eyes instead, and I'm right back smelling Sunday morning cornbread, golden in the pan, honey on our fingers, butter on my hands. Pass around the blessings, not a worry in my head. Love tastes just like Sunday morning cornbread. Coffee in that chip blue cup, sun sneaking through the blinds, mama humming half a hymn, tapping time while eggs fry. Daddy at the kitchen sink, rolling up his warm white sleeves, saying grace with sleepy eyes, barely more than a breath of belief. Sunday shoes by the door, all lined up on that old pine floor. Little skulls, little prayers, carried in the leather we wore. Every step through the years, from the hurt to the hope we restore, we were learning how to heal with our Sunday shoes by the door. Grandma's Bible paper thin, names and dates in faded ink, stories braided through our blood more than any of us think. Quiet robe on the back room chair, smell of starch and jasmine oil, braids pulled tight now hold still, love showing up in simple toil. We had loud words on a Saturday, slammed a few screens or walked away, but come morning when that kettle sang, we came back to the same old thing, polishing what we worn all week, dust and dirt from every fight. Tie those laces, touch that leather, somehow it all felt like waiting for whoever's hurt, whoever's torn. We still gather, we still sing, same small prayer as before, leaving all our heavy hearts right there by the door. bare feet on the front porch rail, screen door humming in the evening air, dog curled up by the old wood stair, smoke from the grill hanging low out there, sweet tea at sunset, sugar on my lips, tired bones at rest, talk slow, let the sky turn red, red, little peace in my chest, sweet tea at sunset, don't need much when the day's been kept right here in this rocking chair nest, sweet tea at sunset. Mail piled up on the kitchen stool, bills, coupons, all that usual news. Radio low with the weather report says it might rain, but it feels like you. I used to chase some shining place miles away from this gravel drive. Now I'm counting fireflies, naming clouds, finding out this small line fixed just right. Sweet tea at sunset, sweet tea at sunset.
Showed up late in your Sunday shirt, grass stain on the cup from the churchyard dirt, laughing as you ran, said, baby, I'm yours, hands shaking, little box in your pocket, like it weighed more than the world. Wedding rings and stones, things we found, things we chose, skip them out, watch them go, circles widening as they flow, you and me, forever thrown, like wedding rings and river stones. Picnic quilt by the rust-red bridge, sunlight dancing on your nervous grin, you slipped that circle on my left hand slow, said this ain't perfect but it's ours, like the current pulling steady below. Some days a rush like springtime floods, some days drag like August mud. If we get lost along the bend, we'll trace our way back to where we began. Bare feet, cool creek, your fingers in mine, promising the same thing for the 1000th time. Wedding rings in a river Things we found, things we chose, skip them out, watch them go, circles widening as they float. You and me, forever thrown, like wedding rings and river stones. Oh, stones. Bare feet in the garden, dust on the hem of my dress. You laugh, say I'm still trouble. I say you ain't seen nothing yet. Wildflowers in mason jars, your mama's ring on my hand, sky painted in peaches and gold like it always knew our plan. I take you here at dusk in this soft light, at every day, every heart, every good night, from your first sleepy smile to your last silver hair. I promise you I'll meet you there, I'll meet you there, I'll meet you there. Your voice shakes on forever, mine breaks when I say your name. We've weathered all kinds of weather, and I'd walk through every flame. Your hands, they still fit perfectly, right at the small of my back. Heart steady under my bouquet, like a slow and easy track. When the colors fade to blue and gas all drift away, I'll be slow dancing in the kitchen still, choosing you each day. When the storm rolls over us and the lights feel far above, I'll hold on like I'm holding out to this ring, this hand, this love. When the colors fade to blue and gas all drift away, I'll be slow dancing in the kitchen still, choosing you each day. When the storm rolls over us and the lights feel far above, I'll hold on like I'm holding now to this ring, this hand, this love. You still leave your boots right by the door. I still roll my eyes like I did before. Coffee on the counter, cooling in your favorite cup. Two stubborn hearts still learning how to open up. This is where love learns to stay. In the quiet, in the mess, in the everyday. Not a movie, not a line we say. It's a promise that we practice when it all feels frayed. This is where love learns to stay. You shut down and wander inside your head. I count to 10 slowly, laying on our side of the bed. You reach for my fingers like a white flag in the dark. Baby, grace is just a habit, healing every little scar. In the quiet, in the mess, in the everyday. We've broken a few plates, raised our voices, slammed some doors, but every time we turn back around, we're standing on something more. So when the anger shakes and the old wounds want their way, I'll choose your hand again, again, till choosing you feels like the easy thing to say. In the quiet, in the mess, in the everyday. You came home tired, red dust on your jeans, keys on the counter, eyes on your regrets. You said, baby, I'm trying, but the world's been mean. I kiss your forehead, say we're still blessed. One move, soft hearts, that's how we walk through the dark. Hands crack, but we hold on. We've been bent, but we ain't gone. One boots, soft hearts, souls and tender parts. When life pulls us apart, love stitches the seams of our hearts. Bills on the table, late stamping red, coffee gone bitter, but I still shared your cup. You laughed through the worry, said we'll climb out, yeah. I laid on your shoulder, you made the struggle enough. Let the rain beat the roof, let the storm talk loud. We got faith in the proof. we plowed every scar, every mile, every damn long day. We're still here, and we choose to stay.